Hello, everybody. How we doing today? We are back with our next season of the Draft League. I know I missed out on end of season, uh, but I moved. I bought a house. Been a busy boy. But now we're so back. We're so back, and the VDL is gone. The VDL has evolved really, and it's now redistributed to the MBA, the Mythic Battle Association. And it is season 10 because we were at season 9 of the VDL, so we're now season 10 for the MBA. And new logo, new branding. Uh, Truly, this is just Matt's Battle Association. Because Matt is now he was the leader for season 9, but he's like taking on the rebranding and figure, you know, change it up a little, spice it. And I absolutely love the new logo. It looks fire as hell. But that is what we got to start. So let's see what I brought in for this week. Not this week. Let's see what I drafted this season. This is a draft breakdown, baby. First off, we got Uro the Whimsicott. I didn't tell you this in the opening, but this is a doubles draft that we're going. Um, so we're doing a VGC style draft. Bring six, choose four, and then it's a best of three. So it's going to be a very different style of draft and gameplay than we're used to on this channel, and makes me very happy that I went to that VGC tournament this year. So first things first, our first pick, we were pick 13 in the draft, so a lot of stuff was already gone by the time it got to us. Um, in fact, my original pick that I really wanted was Sinistra, because I wanted to draft a Mega Aggron team around Sinistra and Mega Aggron. And pick 12, Niv, grabbed right before me the Sinistra, and I was heartbroken. And then I like held up the draft for like an hour trying to figure out what I would want to do because my entire plan went out the window. But we drafted what I think is a great substitute in Whimsicott. Cost us 15 points. The max cost was 20 points. And we had 100 points to draft for, so we had 85 remaining after this. Grass Fairy type, and this is our Prankster. Prankster mons are huge in VGC. If you're unfamiliar with VGC, there's a lot of better content creators you can watch than me, who will explain the format much better. But I'll give you like my brief what I know about it, like while I'm playing, and I'll do what I can. But Prankster is phenomenal in VGC. Priority is king, and speed control is king. Wolfie once said, and if you don't know Wolfie, you're in the wrong channel. Wolfie once said that the team that goes first wins because you're hitting first. You're more likely to hit things, knock out other things, and less likely to get hit. So speed control is masterful. So this gives us Prankster, which means that he's always got priority on his non-attacking moves. Tailwind, which means that his Prankster Tailwind will make our non-priority moves move even quicker. Trick Room, which if we want to slow it right back down, Trick Room will still move last, but we can protect on our other mon or Rage Powder on our other mon and distract while the Whimsicott's using Trick Room. Light Screen to set up screens if we want. We got Helping Hand, we got Taunt, we got U-Turn. A nice fast 116 speed, so even if we're not using a prankster move, like Moonblasts are still coming out relatively quick. They aren't hitting hard, but they're coming out quick. Um, but Prankster is phenomenal in these formats, and Whimsicott is a super solid first round pick. But Whimsicott can't attack really, so we need something powerful to follow up our Whimsicott's strikes. And that's where Ryu the Mega Blastoise comes in. Cost us 14 points, dropping us down to 71. And I don't know if y'all are familiar with Mega Blastoise, but he didn't have Shell Smash previously, and now he does. Which means that we have a 135 special attack, which has Mega Launcher and the ability to double the speed and double the special attack, or double the attack. Mega Launcher plus Water Pulse or Dragon Pulse or Aura Sphere hits super hard. Water Spout even is massive in this format. I might not be able to like get it like to its fullest potential, but Blastoise is fantastic in and out of Mega too. I have to bring the Mega Stone if he's uh if he's coming, but I can bring him as just a fake out support mon for my other Mega Evolution. Spoiler, we drafted two. Um, which fake out support's massive. We got Icy Wind, which is also huge. Yawn, Iron Defense, Water Sport, Flip Turn, Aqua Jet if we need priority. The stat spread goes crazy. 135 specials, great, and then the bulk is also insane of 120 and 115 on defense and special defense respectively. Even if I wanted to run like a physical set 1 week, I absolutely could with 103 attack. That's nothing to slouch on. And you guys already know that I love to just kind of mess around and bring some out of pocket stuff. The speed stat is 78, which isn't great. However, with our Tailwind from Whimsicott, it can absolutely put in work. Or 78 isn't super slow, but it's also not super fast. So if I run a negative speed nature, I could put this thing in Trick Room if I know I'm going up against like the Speed Demon team. Like Mega Blastoise can be played on all fronts. So I'm very happy to draft Mega Blastoise in round 2. Now, what do we get in round 3? Our other Mega Evolution. The twin, after absorbing its other twin, Maki, the Mega Scovillain, is in, costing us 11 points, dropping us down to 60 remaining. A Grass Fire type. We've doubled up on Grass. But we have our Fire Water Grass core. And so Moody is banned, so I can't wait a turn for the Moody to go off and then Mega Evolve this, which is a bummer. So, they just hate me because I'm gorgeous, so they banned Moody. But Spicy Spray is goated. Spicy Spray does a lot, and it does a lot of work. And the main reason I drafted this guy was because my main Rage Powder user was taken. I want a Volcarona so badly, but this thing hits like a truck. This thing also has 75 speed, which means it works great in Tailwind and works great and doesn't work great in Trick Room, but it can work in Trick Room. Leech Seed, Helping Hand. Leech Seed plus its ability Spicy Spray means if something hits it and I get Leech Seed off on that thing, I'm churning away at that motherfucker HP. You know what I'm saying? That gone. Helping Hand, Rage Powder means that this thing's a great support piece. Outside of Mega, it's really just fine. Its defenses aren't great, its HP isn't phenomenal, but the Rage Powder plus the Leech Seed longevity and Protect as well means that this thing can eat a couple of hits and really just like divert pressure off of our Mega Blastoise or off of our other threats that are going to be around this thing as it supports our squad. But that is Mega Scovillain. Happy to draft it because next up we got a boy, Jirachi, the Conkeldurr. 10 points, dropping us down to 50 remaining. 4 mons, half our points remaining. We still got to draft another 6. Whatever, we're in the clear. Fighting type, just pure fighting. We're fine with that. Guts, Iron Fist, Sheer Force. That's 3 solid abilities. We are perfectly fine with all those abilities. This guy gives us some priority. It gives us wide guard protection, which is juicy. And I was mentioning Trick Room to you guys a lot earlier. I think in this format, other than Megas, which there's plenty of Megas that are out there that are great in Trick Room, as a non-Mega Pokemon, I think this is the best Trick Room mon in the format, hands down. 45 speed, 140 attack. Nothing is contesting a Conkeldurr Mach Punch, a Conkeldurr CC. If you're under Trick Room, a Conkeldurr Rock Slide. Rock Slide's broken in this format. So many things are just weak to rock. And on top of me being able to guard from other rock slides with wide guard, we get to just deal so much damage with our rock slides under Trick Room. This guy also gets Taunt, Helping Hand, Coaching, Bulldoze for speed control, and Rain Dance. Rain Dance if we want to help out our Blastoise. I don't see this guy coming a lot as a support mon. 140 base attack is so strong, and it's going to hit like a truck, especially if I go Guts and I get a random burn on it. If I go Iron Fist, my Mach Punches, like the Elemental Punches, they're all getting that boost. Or I say screw it to those things, and I say screw it to the rock slide flinch, and I go sheer force, and now I have like a a rock slide that does as much as a stone edge. It is just absolutely saucy out here with your boy Kunkelder. But we do have to draft something that goes well in speed. So we get Arami the Weavile. 13 points drops us down to 37 points. Dark and Ice. Pressure and Pickpocket. Its abilities are lackluster. That's common for Weavile. However, Weavile, something that you'll see him a lot in singles, but never use it, is Fake Out. Fake Out priority is massive in doubles. Just being able to stop somebody from doing a turn is huge. And 125 base speed means that he's the fastest Fake Out mon in the format, I believe, even outspeeding the Sneasler, who's sitting at 120 and is very popular in VGC. Obviously, only one other person has him, but being, I believe, the fastest Fake Out mon other than Mega Lopunny is very nice. Knockoff, Taunt, Ice Shard are just some great pieces. Icy Wind for speed control, Snarl if we want to drop down special attackers, Helping Hand if we want to run some support instead of just dealing massive damage with our 120 attack, and then once again, Rain Dance for our Blastoise. Rain Dance is going to be huge on our team because we didn't get a Pelipper unfortunately, but and we didn't get a Politoed, but we're okay with that when we have the support that goes around it. I also don't think I'll be using a lot of Rain Dance unless I'm up against like a Sun team, to be honest with you guys. Unless I want to be a little silly. 125 base speed and 120 attack are nice. Focus Sash will be run on this thing very frequently as it is a frail boy. But we're perfectly fine with the Focus Sash being committed to a Weavile because it's a Weavile. It's just so good. And the Fake Out pressure is going to be wonderful. So, following this up, we got Hanami the Floette Eternal. I needed some special attacking goodness to that like had some speed behind it. This thing in Tailwind is a threat. 125 base special attack is a threat. Fairy types in this format are a threat. Sylveon, Mega Gardevoir, obviously Mega Floette Eternal. These are all like some of the top threats in the format, and that's because fairy typing just hits really well and isn't resisted by a lot. There's not a lot of good poison and steel types just laying around. So 12 points dropping us down to 25 points remaining. We're probably going to see a lot of Flower Symbiosis unless we're running this thing with Scovillain, then Flower Veil, I guess, but Symbiosis is still just kind of better. I can toss off an item to somebody. Dazzling Gleam and Moonblast will be stapled to this thing. I could see myself running some Copycat, maybe a Rain Dance once again, Helping Hand, Calm Mind if I want some setup, but this thing is just basically there to have Whimsicott set up a Tailwind or something else set up a Tailwind. I'll get around to that, something else soon. And then either have a Calm Mind boost or just hit them straight in the face with a Dazzling Gleam, hit both sides, or Moonblast something just down permanently. You can also put a Scarf on this thing to make it just as effective. 92 is no speed to scoff at, but we're very happy to have Floette Eternal on the squad. But following Floette Eternal up, we got Kenjaku, the Koffagrigus. Hello, everybody. My personal goat, my goat and savior. I love Koff. He's very small. I forgot to make the GIF bigger, I'll be honest with y'all. Ghost Mummy for 7 points. And I need you, everyone, pay attention to the speed stat real quick. See how low that is? This thing gets Trick Room. This thing's our Trick Room setter. This thing is paired with Conk. This thing is going to love being paired with Conk. I can run Iron Defense sets. Look at that defense stat, everybody. See how it's the opposite of the speed stat? It's massive. It's huge. In 105 special defense, also nothing to scoff at. Don't look at the HP. No one cares about the HP. This thing is going to Iron Defense, Body Press. It's going to Destiny Bond. It's going to Ally Switch. It's going to Trick. It's going to Imprison. It's going to Trick Room up, give Conk priority. Not priority, but give Conk the room that it needs. And Conk is going to hit like a truck right next to this Koffagrigus. And this Koffagrigus is also going to come in and just eat all the fighting moves for Weavile. And it's going to be lovely. I'm going to absolutely adore playing with Koffagrigus because I haven't gotten to use this thing since Gen 8. And I have missed this thing. I love myself some Cofagrigus. One of my close personal friends, he showed me the ways of Cofagrigus years ago, and I am forever grateful because he knows how great this thing is, and I didn't before, but now I do, and I've missed it so much. I'm so glad I get to draft it in the first possible chance I get. Next up, Kirara, the Pikachu. Cost us 2 points. We got 16 points left. Remember when we had 50 and 6 Mons left to draft? Now we got 16 and 2. This is exactly what I mean. We got no sweat at all. Plenty of points in the back. Pure electric type coming out. And static and lightning rod. I'll be honest with you guys. We made a couple of changes after the draft was finished. We had Grace. And originally I had Mega Manectric and Ditto on this team over Pikachu and Floette Eternal. And I wanted Mega Manectric because of base Manetric's Lightning Rod ability. You pair that up next to the Blastoise, and suddenly Blastoise can't get touched by your opponent's electric types. But it was 6 points for Mega Manectric, and I do not think Ditto's great in this format just yet. Not until we get some more power, because it just can't keep up. But Lightning Rod is fantastic. We love Lightning Rod. And Mega Blastoise is paired with Pikachu now, who can just take that, and instead of having Mega Manectric as basically a Manectric that's gonna come and almost never Mega Evolve, and like maybe get an Intim off, we have a Lightning Rod user that has Fake Out and Encore. Base 90 speed, not the fastest, not the slowest, but Fake Out's gonna still take priority. We can Electro Web for speed control. We can endeavor to knock somebody down to our 35 pitiful base HP. We got Knockoff, Nuzzle, both screens, Volt Switch, Helping Hand, and fun fact, light balls in this game. So our 55 attack and our 50 special attack are more like, I think it's like 110 and 100. Like they hit hard, decently at least. So I'm very happy to take Pikachu for 2 points. Only 2 points is phenomenal. If we're not putting Light Ball on this thing, we are most likely putting the Sash on this thing, and that will mean Weavile's not showing up. But having this is our third Fake Out Mon now, which is great because there's some teams who got one or none. So very happy to get another Fake Out Mon, and I'm also very happy to introduce to you our next Mon on the team, which is our other Tailwinder, Momo, the Altaria. Momo cost us 3 points, which is criminal. Originally I was thinking about fitting Mega Altaria on this squad, and I went, nah, I don't actually need that, because I would be tripling up on fairy types, and I wouldn't get the greatness that is regular Altaria. Now, regular Altaria, has Natural Cure, which is all fine and dandy, but it also has the ability Cloud9, which is very important, very, very important, because a lot of people have weather teams. Weather is very meta, and Cloud9 stops that. I will not have Venusaurs be outspeeding me in Tailwind. I will not have Excadrills doing anything in Tailwind. I will not have a Tyranitar live a Water Spout because he has a special defense boost. All because I have Cloud9 on the field. But on top of Cloud9, this thing's just got great utility. Tailwind, Perish Song. I love Perish Song. Perish Trap obviously is only available with Mega Gengar, but I don't care about that because I got Cotton Guard to make this thing bulky as hell. And then Roost, Will-O-Wisp, Bulldoze for speed control, Helping Hand if I want to deal extra damage, Rain Dance for the Blastoise. This thing is Blastoise's best friend. I can Tailwind Rain Dance and then Helping Hand the Blastoise. And it'll just be like, oh, okay, Water Spout that guy into the ground. Turn him into dust. Now. It's going to be fantastic. I love Momo the Altaria. And 105 special defense, 90 defense. Look at those stats. Remember those stats. You might think that they're low because they aren't in comparison to, like, they aren't like on Cofagrigus level or Mega Evolution level, but they will do fantastic. Alrighty. So, our final Mon, you're all wondering, I got 13 points left. Stall, what you got in the back? What I got in the back is Miguel the Empoleon. Do we already have a starter water type? Yeah. Do we have another starter water type? Absolutely, yeah. Competitive flip turn knockoff, roost, vacuum wave, yawn, swords dance, helping hand, icy wind, psych up, 111 base special attack, and the ability, like the water steel typing. Steel's huge. We need good fairy resists. We have one in Scovillain, not enough. Fairy types are going to be massive against us, and Miguel is going to put them down. I will not have a fairy type speak to me, look at me, even consider talking to me. Like, they're going to, like, glance slightly over, and Miguel's going to be standing over top of them, holding up its goddamn trident head and about to turn them into just pennies. Because just they don't stand a chance against my boy Miguel. He's gonna do fantastic. Our steel typing is strong. That's why we left points for the end. We needed a good steel type. There was very little left on the board, and I was eyeing my Lodic way early in the draft, before I even considered Blastoise. But I got my Lodic, but a steel type. Not as bulky as my Lodic. No, like, not on that same like tier, I don't believe, but I still think that Empoleon is going to put in work with competitive and its abilities. Like, and like its move pool is crazy. I don't know if you guys have like taken the time to look through an Empoleon move pool, but it will show you things that you did not know this Mon had. But I'm very happy. We have 1 point remaining, which means that we win a little under budget. Rolling in dough. But I'm very happy with Empoleon for the draft, especially with how limited the draft board is. It's only what's in Pokemon Champions right now, and there's not a lot in that game. I'll be honest with y'all. It's gonna be a very fun VGC draft though, and I'm very excited to have this uploaded to the channel and go through it with y'all. But how do y'all think we did? I think the squad's looking fire. I'm not gonna lie. Low Floette, big cough. Whimsicott's gonna do some insane things. We got some great support pieces and some hard hitters. And Pikachu. Pikachu's there. My goal is to have Pikachu at least come like 2 or 3 times. If we can get Pikachu to show up more than 2 or 3 times, like if Pikachu shows up to like half the games, including playoffs, because obviously we're making it, I'll be shocked. I'll be flabbergasted. But thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you, I don't know, watch another one, I guess, or like, subscribe, do that thing, whatever. And go check out the league. I'll put the Discord in the description. Have a great day, everyone.